everyone, my name is Porple. Welcome to my channel, and I mostly listen to core music, so like deathcore, metalcore, hardcore, a lot of pop punk, just a bunch of different things really. And today we are actually listening to a band that I've been following since 2018. Their name is The Haunt, and this song is going to be their newest song, Dead to Me. And this is actually going to be my first video on the channel, so hi, welcome. I did previously do gaming videos, and that's why I have, a couple of people that are subscribed, but that's not important. I will say, I do love the Grateful Dead poster in the background. Super exciting. I love, they're not a band that I, super enjoy. I do love a lot of, a good bit of their early stuff, but I do have a Grateful Dead, which way do I have to go? I do have a Grateful Dead Dancing Bears tattoo. It's an armband that I got in memory of my brother, who's a huge Deadhead. And there's actually, originally I was gonna do the lions as like a remembrance with the dancing bears in the middle, but I was convinced to go with more of a spacey, what is it called? Like an LSD trippy type of vibe by the tattoo artist, and turned out amazing. That's not the point. That's not why we're here. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and give them a listen. And actually, before I do, oh my gosh, I'm holding this up. Yeah, I will be having my first ever deep dive video on The Haunt. My first one is going to be on The Haunt, so I figured it's only fitting that we start out with a reaction to The Haunt. I'm doing a deep dive. We're going through their entire history as a band up until this point, and I'm hoping to get it out within the next week or so. Just finishing up the script right now, and then I have to go in, record it, and then edit everything. And once that's all taken care of, we're good to go. We're beautiful. It'll be up as soon as it's ready, I promise. I've never done a video of that type, so I'm a little bit worried about the time frame it's going to take for me to actually edit the video. And researching them was a little bit difficult. It was hard to find information on the band in certain scenarios. So it was a lot of interviews that we had to go through. But without further ado, for the real time, this is the last time I'll say that. Let's listen to Dead to Me. Let's see what it's all about. Now, I'm super excited. I feel like they have really come into their own over the past two EPs, and then building up to this final one. Ooh. Ooh. I'm just gonna say it off the gate, right off the bat, this might be the best song they've ever put out. Without a fraction of doubt. I'm not overhyping this. Words cannot express how much time I have spent listening to them in the past week or so while working on my deep dive video. And I've just had them on repeat. And at first, I was thinking Shake was going to be their best song up till this point. And this just blew it out of the water. I'm so impressed. I cannot express how impressed I am. But I do want to go back. Let's talk about how much of a fashion icon Anastasia is. Her fits are so amazing. Just every time, she always has the best fits possible. And if you follow the band, you know that already. Her fashion sense is amazing. And I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into the deep dive. Her and Max are actually planning, I don't know if they're in the works right now, but they are hoping to eventually release their own, clothing line. and like get really into fashion and be designers and stuff. And I think that's really exciting. And it's obvious why. I mean, come on now. They're both so into fashion. Now, I didn't get a good look at what Max was wearing. It looked like he was... Okay, so Max is doing his usual thing with generally like the monotone, but with like a lot of different jewelry and stuff like that. And I think that's awesome too. Obviously not exactly my style, but I don't think anybody compares to Anastasia. Oh, this hook is just so good. I'm just gonna give this a like real quick. I do need to find out where they get all their necklaces. I do need to find that out. I really like his haircut right now. If there's one thing you'll learn about me, mullets are just, they're so good. It's hard to mess up wearing a mullet. I love mullets. Oh my gosh. Like, just everything about this song is just so complete. Like, and can we just talk about like how powerful Anastasia's voice is? Oh my gosh. I remember I saw them for the first time back in 2018. So when I saw them, it was on the Palais Royale tour. And this was when they were touring for their first album. And actually the Haunt's first EP. This was so it was shortly before they started, Palais Royale, that is, started releasing singles for their second album. I forget what that's called. Is it Boom Boom Room 2? I can't remember right now. I'm not going to lie. We're not worried about them at the moment. But I remember hearing the Haunt song, Why Are You So Cold? And I was just so blown away by Anastasia's vocals. And it still trips me up when I hear the record. I don't feel like it was mixed properly to actually get across how absolutely powerful and beautiful her voice is. Like, they got the beauty part, but they just did not, like, the recording did not do it any justice at all. Like, Anastasia's voice is just so incredible. And it's really one of the things that truly brings this band to a whole nother level. Like, she is an elite caliber singer. And it's just, oh, it's so beautiful. I love listening to her voice. That is such a mood. God, imagine if they had I was just thinking about this. I feel like this could be like an Avril Lavigne song almost. Imagine if Avril came out of nowhere and started singing with, like, just came in right on the track. Like, it would fit so well. That's the collab I didn't know I needed. We need an Avril Lavigne, The Haunt collab. Please. You've already collabed with Craig Mabbitt. Now please give us this one last. Give us this one last. Just one more awesome collab. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Overall, song absolutely amazing. I mean, I said it. This has to be a 10 out of 10. I mean, this is probably their best song they've ever released, in my opinion. Everything about this is just so good. And let me just double check real quick. Just pulling up my Spotify. And speaking of the song, Dead to Me, here we are. So I just want to make sure that I don't have this wrong. Which album was it? Or EP? It was Dead on Arrival. I feel like Dead on Arrival is where they really found their sound, like truly found their sound. And we go down to Do Not Resuscitate. It was a continuation. It was a more mature continuation, but it was still like they found their sound and they've stayed true to it all throughout all these singles that have been coming out. And at this point, we're at 9 songs. So I'm wondering if this is like the lead up to a full album, which is making me feel like I should delay the deep dive video, because if they release an album, like their debut actual full length album, I don't want to miss that in the video. That would feel wrong. So I'm just kind of waiting right now for that. We'll see what happens, but that's neither here nor there. Look, everyone, The Haunt, Dead to Me, please. If you haven't checked out this band, you need to. You need to listen to more of their stuff. Like I said, Dead on Arrival, and like just start there. Start with Dead on Arrival. You can work your way back later. It's fine. This is where they found their sound, and it is incredible. And this is just like taking what they've been doing and cranking it up to 11. And I love that. I don't know what else to say about this song, but please give them a listen, give them a follow, and go check them out. Go see them live. Like Anastasia's voice, I can't, words can't express enough just how powerful her voice is live. Like, cuts through everything. And yeah, I love this song. This is going straight into the playlist and it's going to be on repeat. I'm going to be honest with you. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you have any recommendations in the future for me to react to, please just let me know. Just drop it down in the comment section below and I will possibly give it a look. But yeah, thank you so much and I'll see you next time. Bye.